graduates, I wanted to say sorry. Congratulations to each of us. We really need to give ourselves a pat on the back. While I was preparing the speech, I was thinking to myself what I should say and some of the things that were important. All I could think about was the past 2 years. And I swore when I came today I wasn't going to get emotional, but looking at everyone here today and how far we've come, it's kind of hard not to. It's been a real adventure, something that has really been an amazing 2 years, and something that I wouldn't change for anything. So, these past 2 years have kind of been crazy. They've been filled with ups and downs. Thankfully, there's been more ups and downs, otherwise we probably wouldn't be here tonight. But we're here, and that's the important thing. And some of the memories that came to mind over the these 2 years, I go back to that first day when we were in orientation together. And we sat in the, it's called the lecture room on Snowflake campus. And we sat and we listened. We didn't know anyone in that room. I know plenty of people now, we're all great friends. But all I can really remember about sitting in that room was the fear that came over me by the time I walked out of there by lunchtime. I remember just out of fear, and that fear honestly never left me for the next 2 years. It's been there pretty consistently. Another thing that I remember that day was later on we got to meet with our class for the first time. We got to meet Michelle and Amber as well. And I don't really remember much about that meeting except one thing that they said to us, and that was that nursing school was like eating an elephant. And I thought that was kind of strange. I didn't really get the analogy at the time, but they said it was like eating an elephant, and we had to eat the whole damn thing one bite at a time. So I thought, okay, we'll eat an elephant. And we did that. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know at the time that it was a really big elephant. And there's a lot of bites. And they weren't always easy to swallow. But you just kind of had to force them down and get it down and keep going. And swallow what we did, and then we're all standing here today, part of our graduating class. Something that I learned in my time as a nursing student is that nothing ever came easy. Everything we did, everything we learned, it was earned. And we did so through hard work and perseverance. And somewhere, through the sweat, the tears, and the heartache, somewhere along the way in that whole mess that was nursing school, we started to get it. Something clicked. For me, I figured it out somewhere along, I want to say the first quarter of third semester. And I never want to say that nursing school got easy, because it doesn't. Nursing school never gets easy. But I want to say that it became more manageable. And it was at that point where I really started to enjoy nursing school. And it was then that I started to feel more like a nurse, and I was becoming what I wanted to be. And I'm sure that each of my fellow graduates here can probably share a similar experience. But somewhere along the way, they started to get it, and they started to feel and know and enjoy what they were doing. Secondly, another thing that I'm grateful for in nursing school is our wonderful instructors that we have over here. Each one of them is very, very different. But they're all unique in the way that they can reach you in a way that no one else can. And each one of them, I can say, helped me at a point in nursing school that helped me to get through, because it wasn't always easy. And I know that, and I'll probably be the first one to tell you this, that they've all got stories about where, yeah, I was that guy in class. But I want them to also know that I'm very grateful for the lessons that they taught me, and the education that I received from it. It has changed me, and it has made me a better person. The knowledge that I've gained, I am forever changed because of it, and I'll never forget that. Marcus Garvey, I wanted to share this quote with you. This is what he said about knowledge. Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of every society. And I want to follow that up with a Benjamin Franklin, a little humor into it. He said this: we are all born ignorant, but one must work really hard to remain stupid. And I like to think that each of us graduating nursing school, getting here to this point today, we have earned the right to be, not called stupid, and put in the smart people category. But that doesn't mean we're always smart. You watched the slideshow just now, there was some pretty goofy stuff going on there. Nursing school was hard. And I feel like there was a point in nursing school where you had to kind of put up or shut up. And if you didn't, you weren't going to make it. And that's where I think all of us are smart. We may not be the smartest people in the world, and we'll never be known for that. But each and every one of us were hard workers. We were willing to put in the work and work for it, and to reap the benefits from that. Another thing that I'm grateful for as well is the friendships that we forged over this 2 years. I can't say that every one of my group I would have become friends with outside in the real world. You can hear my accent, I'm not from here, so that's probably a good indicator. I probably never would have met them. But I'm grateful for it. These people have become a part of my life, and it's something that I'll never forget about that. Something my grandmother told me when I was a child. She likened friendship to a tapestry, and how each of us is a strand in that tapestry, intersecting one with another and overlapping from time to time. And I think that's the same with friendship, that through our lives we come into contact with people and we change each other for the better. And through them we share stories and experiences that become that tapestry that we can look at as we take a step back in our lives. Finally, last people I wanted to thank was those significant others. We all have someone like that, whether it's our spouse, our mother, our father, our brother, our sister, friend. There's been someone in our lives that has been there to have blessed their hearts, because it hasn't always been easy. Like us, they have suffered vicariously, and we apologize for that. But I want to tell especially my wife that those days are over. There will be no more nights like that. I remember days where I would work a 14-hour shift, and I would come home and I put in a solid 4 hours of study. But that's over. Myself, I'm looking forward to being a dad again. Finally, thank you to everyone else that I might have forgotten to mention. Without each of you, I know that we wouldn't be here tonight. And we're forever grateful for that, and we're forever changed. To my fellow students, I hope that we continue to work hard, because the future is bright. We go forward, work hard, we continue to be exceptional.